Welcome back, everyone. I'm Christine Pilar. Thanks for being here for this special Mother's Day show. You know, it's time to really show your mom how much you love and appreciate her. And no, a cute I love you mom mug is not going to cut it this year. The shopping queen and mother of two, Fatima Metakarimi, is here to give us the 411 on all those deals. It's great to see you.
Great to be back.
It's been a long time since I've chatted with you, and I was looking forward to this one because I did call my sister-in-law this morning and said, what are we going to get Mom? We got to get creative. And yes, the mugs, all that. You gotta step it up a notch. But there are definitely some do's and don'ts that you wanted to talk about first, and let's talk about flowers.
Yes, flowers are a great gift for Mother's Day, but the don't is don't give a bouquet of flowers. A bouquet of flowers is a big no-no.
Really? Why is that?
Yes, because it's a big hassle for Mom. She has to go find a vase, cut the flowers, arrange them, clean up a big mess of petals and leaves and everything. So definitely not a good idea to just show up with a bouquet of flowers that you bought at the corner grocery store.
And it's funny because that's all we see. We're seeing tons of advertisements for flower companies saying, hey, come pick up that, you know, when you're running to meet her for brunch, grab some flowers.
Yes. The do, though, is to actually be considerate, take some time in advance, and actually get a potted flower or flowers in a vase. And you don't have to really spend a lot of money. You can get some nice quality flowers from a nearby florist or Whole Foods, and then just buy an inexpensive vase and arrange them yourself. So when you give them to her, it's hassle-free. You give them to her and she can set them down wherever she likes and not have to worry about arranging them.
Okay. Good point. And another problem we have is just scheduling that time for Mom for Mother's Day. Everybody has such busy lives, so what would you recommend?
Well, the first thing is that realize that your mom has her own schedule. So don't try to arrange Mother's Day around your schedule. You're not doing your mom a favor.
Right.
So that's what some people feel like.
It's her day, remember.
Exactly. So take the time to actually get to know what she is wanting to do that day. If she wants to just lay around and have a lazy Sunday morning, don't jam breakfast in bed down her throat. Right. Just consult with her and respect her. Actually, the best gift that you can give your mom is respect, and just ask her what she wants to do, and be creative. If the brunch places that you want to take her out to are full and you're not finding someplace, pick up some of her favorite items and take her out to a nice picnic. I mean, what mom wouldn't like a nice picnic that she didn't have to lift a finger for to prepare?
Right, absolutely. And tell us about some other innovative ideas, ways that we can break out of the box for Mom.
Well, one thing that moms typically don't get a lot of, especially you and I can relate with young kids, is a good night's rest.
Oh. Yeah, I tell you, last night I didn't at all, so, and that happens, you know.
Well, you can't really help with what happens during the day, but at night, a nice set of sheets would be a really nice luxury for Mom. High thread count, 600 count, single ply sateen cotton sheets would be a really nice gift for Mom. Just make sure you know what size bed they have so you get the corresponding sheet set.
And we talked about doing everything on a budget this year, obviously, with just the way the economy is. And the cool thing is, with all these websites out there that have these bargains, you would just type in the type of sheets that you want, the thread count, and I'm sure all of these different selections come up.
Yes, although with sheets, I would say it's good to actually go out and feel. You might want to go to different stores and feel them, and then just make sure that they're really true 600 thread count. Some people put 300 thread count, double ply, and make it 600, but it should be 600 single ply. So there's some mechanics that go along with it, but just look for quality.
That sounds like a perfect luxurious item. What about fragrance is another one?
Fragrance.
Is that still popular? I mean, is that, you know, passé, or is it a good idea too?
I think it's a great idea, especially a new spring scent, and a lot of people are a little bit apprehensive about, you know, what scent should I get Mom, what is she gonna like? So Sephora actually has the answer to that. You buy a deluxe sample set, and so Mom gets to try out 10 different fragrances that come along with it, and then once she decides which one she likes, there's a certificate in it. She takes it to Sephora and she picks up the full-size version of whichever fragrance that she likes.
That is brilliant.
And at 50 bucks, it's such a great deal. So it's hassle-free and relatively inexpensive.
And another thing that I know moms out there would like and appreciate, spa treatments.
Yes.
Can't go wrong there, ladies.
Exactly. And a great way to get that, you know, at her time and convenience is through Spa Finder gift certificates. These gift certificates are accepted at 4,500 different spas around the nation. So even if your mom, for example, lives out of town and you don't know really what to get her, this is something that you could get her. And you can get them for 20% off through Costco or Costco.com.
That's fantastic. Now, the next item you recommend, I love because I love to read, and actually my mom's an avid reader, so perhaps I should get her this.
The Amazon Kindle.
Yes.
The new version 2 is out, and it's definitely must-have for anybody that loves to read.
Now, I will say I did just recommend this to my sister-in-law on the way here, and she said, "Oh, Mom, you sure that she hates to learn how to use it?" So I said, "Listen, it's too good, and especially for the voracious readers out there, it is. They would love it. My husband has it and absolutely loves it. You just got to take the time if you think she's going to go, oh, that's too technical, just to walk her through it and show her exactly how it is, right?"
Exactly, and Amazon has really made it very, very simple to use. First of all, to tell people what it looks like, it's about as thin as a magazine, but it can hold up to 1,500 books.
And magazines, too.
That you download, and it connects basically anywhere you are wirelessly to the internet to quickly download the books, and you don't need any special connections or anything like that, or any special monthly fees for that wireless connection. It all comes included with the price, which is not cheap, but it's a good value if you're a big reader. It's $359.
Right, but as you said, if you're buying books all the time, it makes sense. And the cool thing is, if you need to see the font bigger, you can do that. If you want to know the definition of a word, you right-click or something, and it tells you the definition, synonyms, whatever you need to know.
Yeah, and a new feature that they're actually adding is Read to Me, which basically converts all of your books into audiobooks. So that's another great thing too. Is like in the car, she can have that going and listening at audiobooks.
That is fantastic. Well, wonderful tips as always. We so much appreciate you being here.
Glad to be here.
All right, and happy Mother's Day to you.
You as well.
Thank you. For more items and money-saving tips, ideas, and coupons, just make sure you visit the Shopping Queens website